Assalamu alaikum, bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First, I'd like to say thank you to Brother Ali Rida Sadiqi, who used to be in Michigan probably more than a decade ago, but then he moved to Chicago and he established his company over there called Par's Ice Cream. His brother actually, David, still in Michigan. And Brother Ali Rida and his wife, Sister Hala Dager, they sponsored this beautiful dinner this evening. They were so generous. Still lots of food left. More than 400 people had confirmed to come, but our people, some of us, we forget that probably there was no date on the number. And maybe they thought it's on Ashura. So I hope they don't come to us tomorrow night and says, where's the dinner? But now we have so much good food served by Dearborn Fresh. It's very delicious, and God bless this family for showing this nadr on the ruh of Abdullah Hussein alayhi salam, the soul of Imam Hussein. And it's interesting that they married just recently, and they are starting their journey with this generosity. That is beautiful. Hopefully next time they would come back from Hajj, the second step in their journey to go to Hajj, and inshallah provide another hospitality next time. We say Mabruk, inshallah, this beautiful journey of faith and love and generosity and community together. That's beautiful. Thank you. Well, tonight the program started a little bit earlier. We have a presentation, but Hajj Khalil, I don't think you get a chance to do your presentation with the way that we have Hajja Ramzi, later on a friend of Hajj Maryam, Allah yarhamaha. She has some words to say, and then we have Brother Ali start his beautiful program, and with Hajj and Sayyid Najal Husseini. I don't know where we want to digest that beautiful part of the program, but I love to hear it, by the way. We'll see. There was a question left for me to discuss it tonight, and that was, what is your definition of family values? Because really when we talk about Ashura, we are talking about family values, right? I mean, the family of Imam Hussein is a family of faith, beautiful family. Now, you see Abbas and Akbar and Qasim and all the companions and all the family members. They are beautiful about these values. But if I ask you, what is your definition of family values? What are the family values? And you start from the sisters first. Family values, what are they? Yes. What was it? What was the word that you want to say? Respect. Respect, yes. That's one of the highest one. What else can be considered as a family value?
Loyalty.
Loyalty. Love. What else?
Raising children on the
Raising good children.
good children with religious
With faith.
faith and
What else? Sacrifice. Beautiful. What else?
Communicate.
Communication. Communication. What else? Commitment. Honesty. What else?
Bonding.
What's that?
Bonding.
Founding?
Bond.
Oh yeah, being together, you mean, right? Unity in the family, right.
Patience.
Patience. What else? Forgiveness, right? Forgiveness. Accepting each other and respecting one another. These are important family values that we see these values in family of Imam Hussein. You said sacrifice, look at Abul Fadl. He is so thirsty, but he didn't drink after suffering 3 days from thirst. And he said, why? ذكر عطش الحسين عليه السلام, because he remembered that his brother and family, they are thirsty. He didn't drink water. This is family value. Qasim, he is there to defend the truth, and he is saying that al-mawtu ahla min al-asal, death is sweeter and better than honey when it comes to defend the family values and faith. Look at Ali al-Akbar, same family values, when he said فَإِذَنَّا لَا نُبَالِي مِنَ الْمَوْتِ, we are welcoming death when it comes to defending the values that we believe. And I think that it is important, as we are approaching day of Ashura and day of Taqarrub ilallah, a day that is one of Ayyam Allah, a divine day, a day that we choose to get closer and closer to God through the path that Imam Hussein chose. Then we go to action. We learn from Imam Hussein that these are the values. It's not just we say, oh, Imam Hussein, أنا سلم لمن سالمكم وحرب لمن حاربكم, just as a lip service. Are we really peace with whoever Imam Hussein was at peace, and we are at war with whoever was fighting Imam Hussein? And we are really wishing we were with Imam Hussein. This is the issue. That's action and commitment. And big part of it is the family. Start from husband and wife, that if there is no mawadda, there is no mahabba, there is no rahmah, there is no peace between husband and wife, then there is not real marriage. And then the commitment between the parents and children, the values, that the parents are doing really the parenting, is not just only to feed our kids physically, but also to feed them spiritually and intellectually, and to feed their faith and to raise them. Education matters when it comes to our children. Adab and courtesy matters when it comes to them. إذا أردت خير الدنيا عليك بالعلم وإذا أردت خير الآخرة عليك بالعلم وإذا أردت خير الدنيا والآخرة عليك بالعلم. Education, but at the same time faith and spirituality and morality. These are the issues that really matters when it comes to the relationship that Quran says, وَأْمُرْ أَهْلَكَ بِالصَّلَاةِ. Make sure that you raise them as a people of salat. وَاسْتَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا. Be consistent about that. قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا. Protect your family from hell, from nar. So these are the parenting responsibility. It takes really a good parent to raise their children as faithful. I was just talking with my friend and brother, Brother Samir Alawiya, before we came to this hall, and he was telling me, yes, you have to listen, Baba, you have to listen. You want to give a lecture, you have to listen now. Your turn is coming later on. And he was saying that although his daughter, Dania, now, alhamdulillah, getting ready to go to medical school, and so many places already showed interest to give her admission. And yes, but at the same time, she arranged even her classes in a way that during the time for Friday prayer, her time is open, and she would join the Friday prayer at the Islamic House of Wisdom. That is beautiful. How many of us really do such a thing, that we care about salat, as-salatu mi'raj al-mu'min, as-salatu amud al-din? When Ashura is open, I hope on Thursday when we eat the harissa, we stay for salat, right? We don't escape, like a minute before salat, everybody is leaving. You see that some of the Sunnis, they don't have Ahlul Bayt, they don't follow Ahlul Bayt that much, but they are very serious about salat. And some of the Shia, we have Ahlul Bayt, but some of us we are not serious about salat. So both of us have shortcoming. We need both salat and Ahlul Bayt, both the Quran and Ahlul Bayt. And the parents is important. That now in this case, Samir and his wife, Sister Lisa, I think, and they make sure that it's not just cooking for your kids, but also to provide them with faith and spirituality and morality, and all this commitment that we believe about the family of Imam Hussein. Imam Hussein's submission and sincerity and courage and commitment and love and sacrifice and vision and wisdom and all the things that he worked hard and all the challenges. So if we are saying that Ya laytana kunna ma'akum, and we love to be with Imam Hussein, then we cannot act like Yazid, and we cannot act like Shamr, when we go through the challenges and tests of the life. We have to stay loyal to Imam Hussein. Because our obedience is going to be tested by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's going to check and test our obedience during our salah, during our charity, during al-amr bil-ma'ruf wa nahy anil-munkar, during working to promote what is good and to prevent what is evil. These are the challenges and these are the tests. And if we pass them as parents, then we are part of the values that Imam Hussein was admiring. And then of course the children should be hal jaza al-ihsan illa al-ihsan. When they see the ihsan and attention and support and guidance of their parents, that they try to give them direction, they try to provide them and support them for a better future. They are not going to spoil their kids, that you can have whatever you want. Today you are going to high school and you want me to buy you a car of $7,000, you can have it. So when you say that, this guy is not going to appreciate education anymore because he already has everything. Why he needs to go to a school to have a Ferrari tomorrow or have a big job? He already has everything he wants. That's wrong. To spoil our children, but at the same time, sometimes we deprive them from enough attention and enough guidance and providing them enough support for what they need for their future. That is really important. But then the children should remember that وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. There is a hadith that when you look lovingly at the face of your parents, one loving look at the face of your parents equal 500 Hajj. My goodness. 500 times you visit Masjid al-Haram. That's how it is important. But when some kids are mean to their parents and do the aql walidain, either you support your parents in material or in spiritual, or in both material and spiritual. But if you are children to a parents that you are not useful to your parents, neither for dunya, nor for akhirah, then really, what is your contribution to your parents? So yes, brothers and sisters, the values that you mentioned, like love and loyalty and forgiveness and sacrifice and patience and even praying for your parents. رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِ صَغِيرًا. You pray for your parents and you obey them and you show your kindness. These are all family values, and Imam Hussein's family demonstrated that. And the best thing in the family values is for parents to be good role model. Because the kids, they watch and they observe. If they see that their parents keep lying and showing dishonesty and bad stuff, then they are not a good role model, and that would be very, very negative. Imam Ali and his wife Sayyidah Fatima were a good role model for their children. Prophet Muhammad and Sayyidah Khadija, good role model. And we have Imam Hussein and his family as good role model. And I hope that inshallah, as we come in a few more nights, we are going to end Sayyid Khalil when? On Friday night, I think. We learn something from this family. We learn from their courage, from their sincerity, from their faith. And this is what we need in this community, brothers and sisters. Sayyid Khalil had a good presentation that its message is that we need more qualified youth in our community. This big Muslim community, more speakers, more writers, more lawyers like Brother Ali Dagher is a good one here, more judges, more Ayatollah, right? More Hujjat al-Islam, more doctors, more muhandis, more teachers, more businessmen, more technicians, more scientists. We need more in this community. Dearborn should be a source of assignments, sending speakers everywhere, sending journalists and writers everywhere. We have enough resources in this community to be able to do such a thing. And I hope that this few nights that left from this majlis, we have opportunities, inshallah, to continue to learn more about the University of Ashura, and especially from the role models of sacrifice everywhere. Save it for next time. Sayyid Khalil, I'm done. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.